What is up, YouTube? It's your boy back in the car with another one. Man, yesterday was a great day. And I mean it was a great day. A beautiful day. Nothing could go wrong yesterday. And it didn't. Yesterday at work, I had a great day in sales. Last night was Monday Night Raw. Had a great Monday Night Raw. And then the Cowboys won. I mean, we beat the Raiders, but it is what it is. And man, it's like, wow. The Lord Almighty is just throwing blessings my way, making sure that I remember He's in my life. He's doing big things for me. And He's always working to make my life easier. And man, I cannot tell you, like, the only thing that could have made that day better was being able to talk to my kids. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, but if I had, got to talk to them and see them, it would have been the perfect day almost. Because, obviously there's no such thing as a perfect day, but yesterday was a great day. And it just shows you that God is always working for you. He's always trying to remind you, like, there's going to be good days. There's going to be great days. There's going to be all kinds of days. But yesterday was just a reminder that He is working in my life. He is doing great things. He's doing big moves. And yeah. But man, I cannot tell you, yesterday, like I said, lately, the past few days at work, it was a little slow. But on a Monday, me and my team, we busted out with almost 12 sales. Like, I usually don't count the upgrades as sales, but this time I guess I will. We moved 10 new lines with 2 upgrades, and I cannot tell you how happy I was about that, because man, we needed those sales. We needed that, you know what I'm saying? Like, man. But of course, we got to go on to the next day and try to make the, today just as good as yesterday in sales, right? And of course, you got to try to make today just as good as yesterday in the streaming and the wrestling and all that. But all that depends on if the storylines and stuff in the wrestling part is good for tonight. So anyways, right now I'm just driving to work, recording on the 17 Pro like last video. I haven't got a chance to really record with the Google Pixel 10 Pro, but I did do some uploading and stuff with that phone yesterday. And the update is it works pretty good when you're uploading videos. But again, that really just depends on your internet and everything. But it was a faster process than the other times before. Because before, when I was using like a Samsung device, it would go decently fast. But yesterday, when I uploaded with the 10 Pro, it was noticeably faster. I got done uploading and everything pretty quickly. Usually it takes me a little bit longer, but yesterday was smoother. And of course, we're going to see how it goes again tonight. And then also I'm going to be recording some stuff on that phone today to see how it holds up with quality and audio and everything. Hopefully it goes well. And right now, like I said, I'm using the 17 Pro, and I'm not really recording like with the microphone and everything attached to this phone. I am holding it with the center stage, obviously, like I did last time, and I am using just the internal mics. So hopefully this video sounds good. Hopefully it doesn't get too weird on the audio parts. And man, I do want to try to record with a different phone. I'm going to actually try to get my hands on a 17 Pro Max. I'm sure the quality and everything will be just as good as this right here. But you know your boy, I gotta try different cameras to see which one's best for me. And honestly, I don't know if I'll keep the 17 Pro. I'll probably just try it out and get rid of it or something. I don't know yet. But anyways, uh, like I said, just driving, going to work. Today's a bit of a shorter day, but hopefully today we make it a great day just like yesterday. And I hope that, God helps me out with that. Hope God, does his thing again, put some blessings on my life and says, hey, here's a little bit more from yesterday. Here's some stuff left over to, make today just as good as yesterday. But I know for a fact tomorrow will be even better. God willing, right? Because tomorrow I get to pick up my daughters, and when I get to pick them up, it's like Christmas Day for me. I get that butterfly feeling in my stomach. I get happy and excited or whatever, and I just can't wait to see them. Like, you just don't know how much a child can brighten up your day. And lately I've been on TikTok, watching videos and stuff, and there's this one kid on there who's autistic. I won't say his name for obvious reasons. Don't want to put that family's privacy way out there. But the little kid, he's autistic. He's like 5 or something like that. And seeing his videos, it brightens up my day because he has like this big cheesy smile. Like, he just shows all his teeth. And when you see him and he's interacting with his family and people that care about him, like when he just throws this cheesy smile and hugs his mom or his dad or whoever, it reminds me of my daughters, because a lot of people don't know this, but my daughters are autistic. They're not nonverbal. They can communicate, talk, and everything, but they are autistic. They're level 1, I believe, from what I've been told. They're level 1, so they can communicate. They do need assistance, but not as bad. I think the most severe level is like level 3. That's where they just need assistance and everything. But luckily my daughters aren't on that level. But just seeing that kid, with his smile and everything, it just reminds me of my daughters, because every time they see me, they have that big cheesy smile when I come around. And it's weird to say this, but when I pick them up from school on Wednesdays, in front of their teachers, they go, "Papi, hi, Papi." And they go, "Papi, you're back." I'm like, oh, stop saying it like that. You act like I'm leaving forever. Or you act like I left forever. I'm like, it's only been a few days, but their cheesy smile and everything, it brightens up my day. And whenever I see that one kid's smile on TikTok, it just brightens up my day too, because as an autistic parent, I know the struggles and stuff with that you can have with the autistic child. But the nonverbal part would be a lot more difficult for me. I can already tell you, like, having a nonverbal child would be crazier than what I deal with, right? But they do have a lot of the similarities. Like, they sometimes can't communicate properly with me or their mother, so there is those struggles sometimes. But when when you see a kid just smile crazy big and everything, when you come around, it just melts your heart. So that's why whenever I see that one child on TikTok, or any child smile with a big cheesy smile, it brightens up my day, because I'll be real with you, like, I have a soft spot when it comes to kids, obviously. Like, I just have a soft spot for kids. Like, I can talk to adults all day, and they can, tell me their problems and this and that, and I'll feel bad and whatnot. But whenever I see like a child, and they come up to me and they start talking to me, it's like I ignore the adults completely, and I focus on the kid, and the kid will have me laughing and whatnot. Like my employee brings his daughter to work sometimes, and every time she walks in, she goes, "George, George," and and I stop doing what I'm doing. Like I don't care if my boss is there. I don't care if a customer's in front of me. I go, "Mighty Cruz," and she'll run up to me, give me the biggest hug, and she'll go, "George, I came back. I came to see you. I miss you, my friend." I'm like, "I missed you too. How you doing?" And we're going to this conversation, and then I go, "Okay, I gotta go for a minute. Let me talk to this to these people, and I'll be right with you. Okay?" She'll go, "Okay, I'll be in the back." I'm like, "All right." And she'll go to the back, eat her little snack, and watch her iPad until I'm done with the customers, and I go back there and talk to her for a little bit. So, and my daughters do the same thing. They see me, they're like, "Papi," and they give me the biggest hugs and kiss me on the cheeks and stuff. And we go do our thing, get ices and pizza and everything. So yeah, we have like a whole thing that we do when we first see each other. So yeah, I just love those moments, and they brighten up my day with those big cheesy smiles and all that. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Like when it comes to adults, like you don't know really how to deal with them, but when it comes to kids, you're like, you're on it. Oh man, but anyways, like I just wanted to come on here and just throw a quick vlog together. Like I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about, but I really just wanted to share with you. Like my day was really fantastic yesterday, and I'm hoping today is the same thing. And I hope God continues to do what He does in my life, and hopefully He does big things in y'all's lives, because man, there's no better feeling than to know that you can have the worst days of your life, back to back to back, but then there's always going to be those moments where God just surprises you and says, "You know what? You've been faithfully doing what you got to do, and I've seen that you've been frustrated, you've been trying to survive the grind and make it through the days. Let me give you some blessings today that make your days easier, and let you just recharge and let you do your thing, and we'll get back on it later on with the crazier moments, right?" But God gives you what you can handle. I'm just going to tell you that. God gives you what you can handle. And lately I've been handling a lot of stuff in my life, and I'm just glad that yesterday was just like one of those days where I wasn't all stressed out, and I wasn't all like, it was just an easy, smooth day. But all right, guys, let me get back to today. Let me get through today, whatever brings us, right? And I will be back with you on the next one. So until then, y'all stay safe. God bless and peace.